it's your very first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now, baby, so that you are updated every time that I drop a new video. Today, I got 2 treats for y'all. I am going to be doing a foundation review of the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation, which is a brand new foundation. Let me go ahead and get my facts for y'all. This foundation does come out on August 16th, so it comes out next Friday. It'll be available online. It'll be in stores on August 20th at Ulta, anywhere they sell NYX. It is explained as a lightweight, waterproof, and pigmented waterproof. Okay, NYX. I didn't know that it was supposed to be waterproof. I might have to splash some water on my face today. We're gonna see what happens. It's full coverage, and it says it'll hustle as hard as you do. Alright. I like this so far. This comfy liquid formula comes in 45 flattering tones that don't transfer. Yeah, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this description, but it seems a little too good to be true. It says it glides on smooth, delivering matte coverage. It is matte. Okay, later on in this video I'm gonna say I don't know if it's matte or not, but it is matte. And the color stays true for up to 24 hours. Works to control shine, mattifying your complexion all day long. Good for normal, oily, and combination and sensitive skin types. Those are the facts on the foundation. If you want to skip right to the foundation review, this is where it's gonna be. So you can go ahead and skip if you want. Just get to that. That's the only thing you came here for. Go ahead, girlfriend. Also, I got my hands on the new Urban Decay Aphrodisiac Collection, which I think the palette is available. Let me pull out my receipts for this too. The palette is available at Ulta ever since August 5th as an exclusive, so I don't know how many they actually have. And the whole collection, which includes the palette, which is a 6-pan palette, as well as 3 new shades from the Hi-Fi Shine lip gloss line, and 2 waterproof eye pencils. All of that will be available online on August 27th. On UrbanDecay.com, and I believe Ulta as well. If you do want to see how I got this look with the Aphrodisiac Collection and what I feel about the foundation and all of that good stuff, go ahead and keep watching, and I'll see y'all at the end. Okay guys, so I went to an Urban Decay event the other day and they blessed us with the new Aphrodisiac Collection. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that on my eyes today. So the first thing I'm gonna do is prime my eyelid with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Then I'm gonna go ahead and dive into the palette. The palette is a 6-pan palette, and these colors are just absolutely beautiful. And they have the names on them at the bottom, and they have a mirror. That's all I could ever want in a palette. I love me a good transition color, and Beyond is very light. It's almost the same color. You can't really see it. Same color as the inside of my finger, which is way lighter than me. So I'm gonna go ahead and with Whiplash, which is a darker shade. I'm gonna use that as my transition color. With a fluffy brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and dip into that and put that into my crease. Damn! That is pigmented. Oh Lord. So I'm gonna be careful with this because that is a lot of color. So I was gonna do the foundation review before I did this, and I'm happy I didn't because I didn't know this was gonna have that much pigment, you know. I don't know why I would expect anything different from Urban Decay, but you know, yeah, this is gonna turn into a smoky situation real quick. That's pretty much the only transition color or crease color that's in this palette. So I'm gonna leave my crease at that. I don't want to do a cut crease, but I am gonna add a little bit of concealer and blend it out on my lid so that I have a nice clean area to put my lid shade. I'm gonna go ahead and take Attic. I want to put that right in the middle, and let's just see how this goes on without wetting the brush. Well, that's really pretty. I like that. I'm not cutting it. I'm really just gonna blend that into my crease color. And then on the inner corners, I'm gonna go into Night Fever, and I'm gonna put that right on the lid. And I am gonna spray my brush for this because I want this to be like shining, you know. And I might have this part be slightly cut, but only until this color ends. And I'm gonna go back into Attic and just make sure everything is blended the way I want it to be. I'm gonna take like a smudger brush, and I'm gonna go over Attic in my crease color just to make sure it's blended, since it's not cut per se, but I do want it to look neat. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up with my white. And this collection did come with 2 waterproof eye pencils. One is in Rockstar, which is a purple color, and one is in Zero, and that's black. So y'all know I want to go for black, but I kind of want to go for the purple. I don't want to do anything too crazy today, so I'll just swatch these. You can see them both, but I am going to go ahead and with Zero on my lid. So I don't think I want to do a wing today, but I am going to go ahead and just line this on the lid. And that goes on really smooth, y'all. Like, I usually hate using pencils like this, but that is a really smooth pencil. It's not as black as I would like it to be. You would only use something like this for particular looks, or, you know, if you want something that's a little lighter and not like jet black in your face. So yeah, it works. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my lashes, and these are Lily Lashes in Bella, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start on this foundation review. So I was able to get my hands on this foundation at BeautyCon. I've been so excited to use this. So I don't know, I don't do a lot of foundation reviews only because, first of all, while I'm talking, let me just go ahead and put on my primer. I do want to go ahead and do everything else normal of what I usually do when I'm trying out the foundation, just so that I know exactly how it's working for me throughout the day. I feel like it's weird for me to do foundation reviews only because, you know, I'm not getting all of the shades, how most, you know, beauty influencers get like all of the shades. They can try it out, they can show you the shade range, everything. I can't necessarily do that because I do only have my shade. But what I can do for you guys is show you exactly how it wears throughout the day. So I do plan on doing a wear test to where later on in the day, or right before I take it off, I'll check back in with you guys just to let you know how it wore, you know, if I got really oily, how many times I had to touch up, and what's it looking like towards the end of the day. And because I do get so oily, I am still going to blot my face with my Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium deep. And this way I have the canvas that I always have before I apply foundation. So I'm gonna do what I always do. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this on the back of my hand. It's brand new, so them squirts are taking a second. There we go. I'm just start with 3 pumps. So I'm gonna just press my beauty blender into this, and I'm gonna just put it on my face. And this color is actually looking light, but they did match me at BeautyCon, so this foundation kind of has a smell to it. So heads up, it's not a nasty or horrible smell, but it's like it's low-key like a chemical smell. But you know, it's not a big deal because I can't like smell it on my face. I just smell it as I'm like pushing it into my nose. So that's not too bad. And that's what 3 pumps did for me, and I didn't even get to my forehead. And this is really good coverage. I feel like this is a good color for me. I was so nervous when she matched me because I'm like, honey, I don't know. Maybe I should go with a darker shade. 2 more pumps. Because, you know, I like me a full coverage beat. And I'm going to get everywhere where I feel like I need a little bit more to have the full coverage look. I'm liking how it goes on, and I feel like it's definitely full coverage. Let me bring my mirror a little closer so I can really see. I would say this is in between being full coverage and medium coverage, honestly, because I can see the full coverage, and that's dope for a $15 foundation, y'all. Everybody ain't got time to be buying $30 and $40 foundations, and I totally understand that. So far, she's looking like a good option. So let's see how she does when I put on my concealer and all that good stuff. But this is a really good color for me. Lil Mama did her thing when she matched me, because you know everybody don't do too well with that. So I'm gonna go ahead with my Shape Tape concealer, and this is in Deep. And this is usually my go-to concealer. One thing I have to say that I'm noticing while I'm doing this is that when I set my under eyes, typically I do put on a lot of concealer on my under eyes, and then I set it with my powder. Usually it looks extremely smooth. Of course you guys can't see from a distance, but I feel like the way it's sitting on top of this foundation, it's kind of making it a little, just a little bit patchy. Barely noticeable, but I can see it. But that's not like a huge deal because I know I am used to working with very expensive foundations. Foundations that cost, you know, upwards $25 up. So with this one being more affordable, it's almost like you're willing to deal with a little bit more imperfections in a product if it costs, you know, less money. So, you know, in that case, it just is what it is. It's still great coverage, and it's not noticeable to the naked eye. It's just noticeable to you, and if you're like a perfectionist. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my face off real quick. We're gonna speed this up. So I kind of just realized what I was missing. I didn't do my under eye yet. So I'm really just gonna smoke that out with Whiplash from the palette, and then just put on my mascara as well. So I'm gonna put a little bit more powder into my smile lines because that's really what I'm worried about for the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And I know that was a lot. So I want to really quickly show you guys those colors, try them on, then we'll choose one and we'll wrap this up. actually tried on, which one was this? Tongue Tied. I tried that on last because I thought that that one was really gonna work, and it looks purple right there. This is the real color that it is, if y'all can see that pinkish tint. I decided to just go ahead with this one, which is Ghosted instead, because I like that it's just a gloss. It has some shimmer in it, has some glitter in it, and this is my daytime look. I'm gonna have this on all day, so I didn't want to do the absolute most. These lip glosses, I don't know if you guys have tried them, but they do have a whole collection of the Hi-Fi Shine lip glosses, but these are just new shades that goes with the Aphrodisiac Collection. These are like tingly, they smell good, they smell like they gonna taste good. Of course, you're not gonna taste your lip gloss, but you know, sometimes, you know, it might get on your tongue a little bit. You don't want that to be unpleasant. So yeah, I do like these. They do tingle. Right now my lips are really cold and tingly, and that's cool. I feel like we can all agree that I don't necessarily need any lip plumping going on with a lip gloss, but I still, you know, enjoy like that tingly feeling. It's just, it's nice. As far as the Aphrodisiac Collection from Urban Decay, I'm feeling the collection. Y'all know I'm a pink and purple girl. So the eyeshadows to me are beautiful. It is a very limited palette, so you have to like be into that color palette, that color scheme in order to like it. But for me, it's right up my alley. I love how the shades go on. It's very blendable, and I think that it's just a really, really pretty palette. As far as the foundation is concerned, I so far really, really like it. I think that it's really pretty. It goes on nice, besides the issue that I was having with my concealer, which I feel like I can still see a little bit right now, but it's not bad. We're just gonna wait and see, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys, you know, my update, you know, catch up with you guys on how my face is looking for the end of the day. I'm gonna put that right here. It is 9:11. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's 9:11 p.m. I filmed about at 11 a.m. today, and it's been about a good 10 hours, and this is what the foundation is looking like. I went out today. I was hot, I was sweating, I was doing all that stuff, and it stayed pretty dope. It stayed pretty matte. I get really, really oily, and I didn't get crazy oily today. Most I've done is like pat my face like this, just afraid I'm getting oily, but it hasn't been bad today at all. So I'm really surprised. I have not had any creasing under my eye, which is usually normal, but that didn't happen with this foundation, and I'm actually loving how it still looks. I can still see my highlight, I can still see the foundation. Like, my monitor's up there, so I'm just looking at it, but I'm loving it. They said it's transfer proof, and there's nothing on my finger, and I've had this on for 10 hours. I don't know about waterproof. I didn't get to splash no water on my face and nothing like that, but I should have. I'm gonna try that some other time. But as far as the claims that they have for this foundation, they was right. It's pretty dope. So this is the end of this video. I hope that you really enjoyed it. Let me know below in the comments if you are planning on copping the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, or if you are planning on getting the Aphrodisiac Collection from Urban Decay. Let me know. Also, give me a big thumbs up if you like this video. Hit subscribe below if you have not yet, and I'll see y'all on my next upload. Bye.